Hey Pete, it's Tim. Just wanted to show you some of the issues that you're having with your New Zealand blog post. There's actually quite a few issues in here, but we'll just touch on some fundamentals. Now, the major reason that your text is giving you blank spaces is because around your images, your text is wrapping, which means when I'm on a full width screen like a computer, it's going down the edge like this. And what I've noticed you've been doing is hitting the enter key to make it sit below the image. But the problem with that is when we go back to a mobile device, I'll just shrink this down and find where I was again. The text position will start to change depending on how wide the screen is. So as you can see there, it's shrinking. And when we get to a point of a mobile device, it'll start to give us lots of gaps under the images where you've added text. So I cleaned up a heap of it at the start of this blog, but as you've added more stuff, it's continued to get bigger and bigger and the problems become more obvious. There's a few spelling mistakes there too, I think. But so the fix for that is, let's go back up to the images. With your images, if you click on them, you'll see these buttons across here. So you've currently got them aligned left, which means this one sits to the left and any other text or images will sit right of that. So this one here is also left. So they'll stagger up, and depending on your layout, they might sit above each other or next to each other. So if you want them not to have that text to the left or to the right, you can click Align Center, or no alignment is probably your best choice. Now you can see because the one that was next to it is also aligned left, it's now taken the place. So if we do that one as no alignment, the text will now drop to below it. So there's a fair bit of editing needed to be done there, and as you go through and do this to each image, you'll find that the gaps that you're getting on the mobile device will start to appear. So you just have to go through and delete that text. Now the next big problem is the number of images. When someone loads this page, it's going to be very, very slow, especially on a mobile, because it's got to upload so many images. You really shouldn't be adding more than 5 images per page and then starting a new page. So what I would be doing is taking a title like Doubtful Sound and creating that as a page, and then when you got to this point on the previous page, you'd create a link to Doubtful Sound. And then when you've finished on, you might do Doubtful Sound and Castle Hill in one group, do a link on the bottom of that one to Waterfalls, and so on. So that way, as people read through, they'll get the story in segments, and it will also mean that they load the page faster, Google's happier with that, and they spend more time on your site because they're going through several pages instead of just one. I'm also looking at some plugins that will help you with editing better. So I'm just waiting on a reply from someone, pardon me, on one of them. And I'll let you know about that. But that's really the crux of why your pages have big blank spaces in them. Talk to you later.